All right, settle in. We're staying in the Middle Ages, but we're turning the page to a chapter nobody illustrates in their shiny, gilded manuscripts. The chapter on dirt, not metaphorical dirt, the actual, physical grime. Everyone skips over the sensory reality, the textures, the smells, the things that were so universally present, they were invisible. So before you imagine a spotless castle or a pristine village green, take a moment, dim your screen, maybe light a strongly scented candle for contrast, and let's get uncomfortably real. One of the biggest lies we tell ourselves about the medieval world is that it was quiet, that the soundtrack was birdsong, monastic chants, and the gentle clang of a blacksmith. In reality, medieval life was a permanent state of cacophonous, low-grade assault. Silence was a myth sold by poets who lived in stone towers. Your day began not with an alarm, but with a symphony of animal protest. Roosters are not considerate. Pigs under your floorboards have opinions. Every cart in the village had a wheel specifically designed to squeak at a pitch that could split a headache in two. And the blacksmith? His hammer wasn't a gentle clang. It was a jarring metallic crack that echoed off the wattle and daub, a reminder that the village ran on blunt force trauma. Then there were the bells. Bells for prayer, bells for danger, bells to mark the hour, bells because someone important was visiting. Bells were the medieval internet, and they had only one volume, maximum. Your entire nervous system was synced to their chaotic schedule. But the noise was just the wrapper. The real experience was the smell. We picture flowers and hay. Reality was a complex, layered perfume we would find unbearable. First, the bass note. Wood smoke, damp earth, and mildew. Always. Then the middle note, unwashed wool, which is like wet dog mixed with old lard. And the top notes? That depended on the street. Baking bread one moment, a trench of human waste the next. The tang of a tannery using urine. The metallic scent of the butcher's runoff. People didn't notice it. They were it. Your own scent was just another thread in the communal tapestry of odor. Privacy was another fiction. Walls were thin, lives were lived in single rooms. You heard everything. Your parents, your neighbors, the livestock. You knew who argued, who snored, who was ill. There was no hiding a bad day, a secret cry, armament of intimacy. The village was one big, breathing, noisy organism, and you were a cell in it, never alone, never in quiet. Even the visual field was crowded, not with clutter, but with texture. Nothing was smooth or sterile. Wood was gouged and worn. Stone was pitted. Fabric was coarse and mended. Light was a precious, flickering thing, a shaky candle, a smoky rushlight, a fire that threw more shadow than illumination. Your eyes never got to rest on a blank, clean space. Every surface had a story of use, of struggle, of simply being lived on. So they weren't just living in the past. They were swimming in a dense, loud, smelly, tactile soup of existence. History cleans up the set, but the medieval reality was a full sensory immersion